What is going on, everyone? Armlock311 here, and I just got my hands on the blind Perdition. I do have the adept version. Now this is the Trials of Osiris pulse rifle for year 3, and I gotta tell you, this thing is beautiful. There are so many good options, good ways to run this pulse rifle. There are so many upsides to running this pulse rifle, and there's only one really negative thing I can think of, but let's go ahead and talk about the positive. First of all, the rate of fire impact, it is the same rate of fire and impact as the Hawksaw, the PDX-45, which were very dominant pulse rifles in the Crucible. So this is the exact same archetype, it's going to be doing the exact same damage. And so you only need 3 bursts to kill, and of those 3 bursts, not even all those bullets need to be headshots. So it can kill very, very quickly and very reliably. Also in this pulse rifle, the stability is insane. If you mess with the perks, you can actually get the stability maxed. I don't think you need to max out the stability, but more on that later. Another thing with this pulse rifle is the reload speed's actually very, very good. But the only one downside about this pulse rifle is the magazine size. It only has a magazine of 24, and if you're running small bore, it goes down to 21. And that's a very, very small magazine for a pulse rifle. That means you get 8 bursts, so I mean, technically you couldn't, even if you had perfect shots, you couldn't even get 3 kills with a magazine. So you're most likely only going to be getting 2 kills per magazine, but you're going to want to reload whenever you get the chance, because you always want to be running around with a full magazine with this weapon. But also, this weapon is actually pretty good at range. Because the stability is so good, you're going to be able to compete with other pulse rifles and other scout rifles at a long distance. And the fire rate's good enough that if someone with a shotgun's rushing you, if you're able to land enough shots, you can get them. If auto rifles are in front of your face, as long as you're hitting your shots up close, you will be able to put them down. This is a very, very good pulse rifle. Let's go ahead and take a look at all the different ways you can run this pulse rifle. Now, like I said, mine is the adept version, and for the Trials of Osiris Year 3 adept versions, it does have snapshot perk. All the adept weapons have snapshot equipped. You don't have to level it up at all. Now, here's the perk setup in order to max out the stability, but the stability is very good on this pulse rifle. I do not think you need to have the stability maxed out. Definitely want to run some perks to increase range, so I go ahead and run smooth ballistics to increase that range. A little bit of a hit to stability, but in-game you're not going to notice it. Now, there's small bore. I would not recommend small bore because it does reduce the magazine even further, down to 21, so definitely want to run hand-laid stock. Now, in the second option, you can run hand-loaded to increase the range, but you can also run high-caliber rounds, which is going to make it much harder for your enemies to land shots on you as you're landing shots on them. So that is a very good perk. And then I always put counterbalance on. I mean, outlaw's a pretty good perk, but counterbalance, you just can't beat counterbalance. Overall, this weapon is amazing. If you were able to get your hands on it, definitely hold on to it. You're probably going to want to infuse it in order to increase its light so you can actually use it in Trials of Osiris, but it is an excellent pulse rifle, arguably the best pulse rifle in the game. So play Trials of Osiris just for that pulse rifle. Even if you don't get the adept version, still a very good pulse rifle. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. Help my small channel grow, and as always, peace.